Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. This is Ashu and today we will discuss very important current affairs of 6th of November 2020. You can see here two best images of the day, but today we will discuss 8 to 9 very important current affairs of the day. But before proceeding, I want to discuss one thing with you, that is AffairsCloud subscription. You can buy our AffairsCloud subscription by two methods. That is, you can directly visit our website, that is AffairsCloud/current affair, or below this video there is a description box and there is a link given of the subscription. You can directly visit the subscription page. What you will get in the subscription? You will get the daily current affair PDF. You will get the weekly PDF. That is, you can see here the August weeks are arranged according to the weekly time, and weekly tests are there. It is very important to evaluate yourself, or you can check that how many current affairs you can retain. And there is a monthly PDF section, and in the monthly PDF section you will get the 5 PDFs. One is related to question and answer PDF. That is, all the current affairs are converted in the form of question and answer, that as same as in the video, so that you can basically revise and retain the current affair very quickly. Next, basically it is related to the pocket PDF, and it is very important to revise the current affair very quickly. Third is the banking, finance and the economy PDF. It is very important for the banking aspirants. And last but not the least, that is the question and answer PDF top 100. It means top 100 current affairs of the month will be provided in the PDF form. And these current affairs are provided in English as well as in Hindi. And this package comes at very minimal cost, guys. If you visit the site, or if you directly go to the subscription page from the description box, then you will see the price and you will surprise. And on that surprised price, we are giving you 10% extra discount. It means on that minimal cost, we are giving you 10% extra discount if you use this code ASH10. Now, moving to our section today's, that is 6th of November 2020. And here is our first question. Cabinet approved the investment of rupees 1810 crore for which project? And that is the cabinet approval recently in the cabinet meeting, that they are basically investing so much amount in one project, and that project is related to the hydroelectric project in the state of the Himachal Pradesh. So remember, it is the hydroelectric project. You can see in the image that cabinet approved on the November 4, that is the 1810 crore investment proposal of 210 megawatt, that is the Lohri stage 1 hydro power project. So remember, Lohri stage or Lohri hydro project is in which state? That is in Himachal Pradesh. You can see here that rupees 1810 crore of 210 megawatt Lohri hydro power project located on the river Satluj, and next is it is in Shimla Kullu district of the Himachal Pradesh. Now, 2 or 3 things are very important as the question point of view, that Lohri hydro project is in which state? That is in Himachal Pradesh, and it is on which river? That is on Satluj river. And this project is basically implemented by the Satluj Jal Vidut Nigam Limited. All you know that every river has a you can say the corporation, if they are also utilizing this project as a hydro project. HP will get free power worth around rupees 1140 crore during the project life cycle of 40 years, guys. This is very long, that by this project they can get the 40 years life cycle of electricity, that is free power. The families affected by this project, because when you are preparing some hydro project or constructing some hydro project, then so many families basically disappeared on that area. That's why they are providing 100 units of free electricity per month for the 10 years, guys. And very important. So there are 2 or 3 things we can take away from this news. One is the Lohri hydro project, river is Satluj, and state is the Himachal Pradesh. Now, Himachal Pradesh is very important state, guys, because there is a one biosphere reserve in the Himachal Pradesh, that is known as the Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve. Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve is in which state? That is in Himachal Pradesh. There is again that is the Great Himalayan National Park, also in the Himachal Pradesh. Great Himalayan National Park is in Himachal Pradesh. There is also a Pin Valley National Park. Pin Valley National Park also in the Himachal Pradesh. So 3 things: Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve out of 18 Cold Desert Biosphere Reserve. Yesterday we talked about the Nokrek Biosphere Reserve is in Meghalaya, but now we are talking about the Cold Desert. So 2 Biosphere Reserve covered. I think if you are a daily listener, then you will cover the 18 Biosphere Reserve very quickly. So, and next is the Great Himalayan National Park, also in Himachal, and Pin Valley National Park, also in the Himachal. So there are 3 things in the Himachal you can remember. Now, moving to next question. TransUnion CIBIL partners with which ministry to launch MSME Credit Health Index? So first of all, this is not related to the health. Basically, this is related to the MSME health. It means micro, small and medium enterprises health. That it means you can simply say the index will provide a reliable measure and benchmark of the growth and strengthen the MSMEs. And this project only works in India. And it is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Remember, it is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. You can see in the picture here, TransUnion Civil and the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation launch MSME Credit Health Index. So this is important, guys. You can see here, the index will provide a reliable measure and benchmark of the growth and strengthen the MSMEs. Because of COVID-19, so much slowdown is going on the micro, small and medium enterprises, because maximum workforce comes under the MSME sector and very less workforce in the large sector. So remember, to grow this sector, it means we are basically focusing on the growth of India. So that's why the major focus on the health of the MSMEs. To provide government, policymakers, lenders and other stakeholders insight analysis on various aspects of the health of MSME. So everything is taken care of under this project for the MSMEs, like how the policy will make, how the lenders will get the benefit, how the government will benefit. So many things considered under this system. The comprehensive information will facilitate better risk management and inclusion of MSME in Indian banking and the financial system, so that maximum to maximum credit can be availed by the MSMEs and maximum to maximum can be utilized to growth for India. And guys, remember, TransUnion CIBIL, you all know that is the credit rating agency of India, and TransUnion CIBIL is a combination of the two companies. And who is the managing director? That is the Rajesh Kumar. No need to remember, not so much important. Rajesh Kumar. Headquarter of TransUnion CIBIL is the Mumbai. Now, most important is the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. That who is the Minister of State Independent Charge? That is the Rao Inderjit Singh. Remember, Rao Inderjit Singh. R-A-O, not R-O-A. That is the Rao Inderjit Singh. He is currently the Minister of State. That is the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation comes under this minister, Rao Inderjit Singh. I repeated 3 times so that you can remember. Now moving to next question. This is the cabinet approval on the foreign countries. So it is not so much important, but this question can be asked in the various, you can say, the state PSCs and the banking exam. That with which country we signed which agreement. That is important. Recently, the cabinet meeting under the Narendra Modi chairman and following proposal has adopted that India and Spain signed a MOU for the scientific and the technical collaboration in the astronomy. So remember, Indo and Spain in the astronomy field, India and UK in the field of telecommunication, India and UK also in the field of the medical products, also in the form of the medical products, and Indo-Israel for the health and the medicine. So remember these tie-ups that which product we tie up for with which country. So remember, I am repeating again, India and Spain for the astronomy, India and Spain for the astronomy, India and UK for the telecommunication and the medical products, and Indo and Israel health and the medicine. So remember, so this is just a news, not a question or the not a you can say the basically so much important, but you can revise these. Move to next question. BISAG-N, BISAG-N signed MOU with which agency to launch 51 DTH Educational TV Channel? It means the government is basically launching 51 DTH educational channels so that it can be provided at free of cost, so that the remote areas people can access education at a very affordable, or you can say the very quality type of education. So this is the BISAG-N. What is the this BISAG-N? BISAG stands for the Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space Application and Geoinformatics. So no need to remember the full name. Just remember the Bhaskaracharya Geoinformatic Institute. Just remember this, or you can remember Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space. This is simple. And signed MOU with which agency to launch 51 DTH educational TV channel, and this time it is the Prasar Bharati. This time it is the Prasar Bharati, and you all know that main aim to enable quality education programs to every household, including the households in the rural and the remote areas, so that accessibility of education can be increased. So you can see in the picture that Prasar Bharati signs MOU with the Bhaskaracharya National Institute for Space Application and the Geoinformatics. So two keywords are important. One is the Prasar Bharati because it is the government organization. Second is this Bhaskaracharya. This is again important. So remember the keywords. And you can see here, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology will enable 51 direct-to-home educational television channels to all DD nationals or DD free dish viewers. You can remember that. And what are the name of the channels? You can see here. There is a channel name, that is the Swayam Prabha. Under the Ministry of Education, they are launching 22 channels. Swayam Prabha. Second is the E-Vidya. It is for the class 1 to 12. That is the of the NCRTs that are launching 12 channels. Vande Gujarat, that are launching 16 channels. That is by the government of Gujarat. And there is a Digi Shala that is launched by the one channel by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So most important initiative is the E-Vidya. Remember, it is just for the class 1 to 12 and it is by the NCRT. And it is they are launching 12 channels under the 51 channel. And the main aim, I already told you, to provide the quality education and affordable education in the rural areas and the remote areas, guys. And what about the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology? Cabinet Ministry Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad. Cabinet Ministry Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad. So remember this also. Move to next question. Who is the brand ambassador for Namami Gange project? That is again very important question, guys. Mark under the very important section that who is the brand ambassador for Namami Gange project. And recently the Indian government basically celebrates Ganga Utsav 2020. It is basically a 3-day long Ganga Utsav 2020. It was celebrated from 2 to 4 November 2020. And it was organized by the National Mission for Clean Ganga due to the COVID-19 to spread awareness about the river Ganga and need to keep the river clean and rejuvenated. This is the main purpose. So because so many programs are going to clean the rivers in India, like you can say the Clean Ganga, Namami Ganga, or you can say the Narmada Bachao. There are so many things are going on in India for the river cleanation. Or there is also a blue tag project is going on for the beaches, and Indian 8 beaches basically awarded as the blue tag beaches. The beaches which are clean and the healthy beaches that are known as the blue tag beaches. And guys, this time the brand ambassador of Namami Ganga is the Chacha Chaudhary. I think all you know that the Chacha Chaudhary and he become the brand ambassador for the Namami Ganga project. You can see here National Mission for Clean Ganga. It is a 3-day virtual program that is the 2nd, 3rd and 4th of November 2020. And all you know that Ministry of Jal Shakti, it is launched by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, that is the Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji. You can see here it is a 3-day long festival. 2020 edition marks the 12th anniversary of Ganga being accorded the status of national river, because on 4th of November 2008 river Ganga marked as the national river of the country. So remember, the event basically attended by so many people, and it is organized by the Ministry of Jal Shakti because it is related to the river Ganga. That's why it is organized by the Ministry of Jal Shakti. And who is the Union Minister? I already told you, that is the Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji. And Chacha Chaudhary becomes the brand ambassador of Namami Gange project. And there is one more project started, that is the Urban River Management Plan. It means all the rivers under the urban areas will be managed by a different plan, and it is a joint project between NMCG, that is the National Mission for Clean Ganga, and the National Institute of Urban Affairs launched. So remember, National Institute of Urban Affairs, that is in New Delhi. So both tie up for the Urban River Management Plan. So many things in the news. So remember, Chacha Chaudhary, brand ambassador, Union Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, and in 2008 Ganga accorded as the status of the national river, and Namami Ganga or Ganga Utsav 2020 celebrated on 2nd to 4th of November. 4 to 5 things are very important in this news. Moving to next question. Second batch of 3 Rafale fighter jets landed at which airbase? Landed at which airbase? So guys, tell me, because 5 already landed in Ambala base, and now there are 3 more. Now total India have 8 Rafale jets, and Rafale buy from France. Rafale basically manufacturer country is the France. So guys, tell me, the answer is very simple. Yes, and very news. It is in Jamnagar, guys. This time it is a Jamnagar Air Base, and Jamnagar Air Base is in Gujarat. Remember, Gujarat, Jamnagar Air Base. And this will be stationed at Hasimara Air Force Station in West Bengal. These 3 Rafale jets will be stationed at Hasimara Air Force Station, West Bengal. Now India have 8 Rafale jets, and Rafale manufacturing country is the France. So these 3 or 4 things are very important about the second batch of the 3 Rafales. Second batch of the 3 Rafale aircrafts, that is the Jamnagar Air Base in Gujarat. You can see here the second batch will be stationed at Hasimara Air Force Station, West Bengal. Remember this Hasimara Air Force Station. This can be asked in the exam. This is important. And total now India have the 8 Rafale fighter jets. And basically guys, India is expecting 3 to 4 Rafale jets. 3 to 4 Rafale jets to be delivered every 2 months. It means within 2 months, 3 to 4 Rafale jets will come to India. And the total induction of 36 Rafale jets are expected to be completed by year of 2023. It means 36 Rafale jets India will buy from the Farhans by the year of 2023. Remember. So this is very important. And one more important question, I already covered this question before 1 month when in the September, that when 5 Rafale jets were formally inducted into the Indian Air Force Station in Ambala. But they were inducted in which squadron? That is the Golden Arrow Squadron. So remember this also, Golden Arrow Squadrons. Move to next question. Ministry of State for Housing and Urban Affairs launched which 3 initiatives? These are 4 options. You have to tell me which 3 initiatives were marked under the Ministry of State for Housing and Urban Affairs. That is, who is the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs? Yes, guys, you can tell. This is very simple. That is the Hardeep Singh Puri ji. That is the Minister of Housing and Urban Affairs. He is currently the Union Minister of State, independent charge of the Housing and Urban Affairs, Hardeep Singh Puri ji. And now, guys, tell me which 3 missions basically launched by the, or 3 initiative launched by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. That is, guys, Nurturing Neighborhood Challenge, Data Maturity Assessment Framework, and Online Training Program. These 3 missions basically started by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. So answer should be the yes, guys, B, C, D. So answer should be the second. Because Clean India, it is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, or it can be started by either Niti Aayog, or it can be started by the other department, but not by the Housing and Urban Affairs, and that's why the answer should be B, C, and D. These 3 missions basically a 3-year initiative to support cities to develop and scale solution to enhance the quality of life of young children and their families in the public domain. So this is the basic system of the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. No need to remember the news because this is not so much important, but I covered this question because it was in news. So no need to remember so many things. You can see here, welcome to the launch event of the Nurturing Neighborhood Challenge, Data Maturity Assessment Framework Cycle 2 and CDO Training Program. So no need to remember all the things. Move to next question directly. Which institute collaborated with DG TAKANO or the TAKANO to introduce new clean water technology in India? Very simple question, and this company belongs to, this firm belongs to Japan. They want to introduce a project in India so that they can provide the clean water technologies to India. So this time it is the IIT Madras. So remember, for the clean water technologies, IIT Madras tie up with the Japan company, that is the DG TAKANO. So remember, this is not so much important news, but this is simple news, and you can remember by this question. IIT Madras is providing the clean water technologies in India, and this is with the tie-up of the Japan company name as the TAKANO. You can see here, TAKANO Company Limited MOU to bring new water technologies in India. Now move into next question. NMDC and which institute launched NICE program to support deep tech startups? It means again, after so many days, I am basically reading this type of the news that a new initiative started for the startups. And it means they are basically provide the finance or every type of the assistant who want to open a new company or a new initiative. And this time it is the NMDC. NMDC stands for, guys, yes, that is National Minerals Development Corporation. National Minerals Development Corporation in Hyderabad, its headquarters. And which institute launched NICE program to support deep tech startups? So very important, one important thing is the NICE program. You have to remember the keyword NICE, N-I-C-E. NICE stands for NMDC, that is the National Mineral Development Corporation, Innovation and Incubation Center. Innovation and Incubation Center. So remember, this is the meaning of the NICE. and a deep technology setup with the support of the IIT Hyderabad. So remember, it is with the IIT of Hyderabad because I already gave you hint that NMDC headquarter is also in Hyderabad. And NICE program is a joint initiative of these two, NMDC and the IIT Hyderabad. Why this initiative is started? It is just to promote the entrepreneurship and innovation in India, so that maximum to maximum things can be made from India. It means the sustainable India, and you can say the Make in India project can be enhanced, or the Atmanirbhar Bharat project can be enhanced. You can see in the picture that NMDC and IIT Hyderabad unveil initiative for the startup that is known as the NICE. Remember, NICE stands for NMDC Innovation and Incubation Center. You can see here, to support deep tech startups through incubation and fellowship support. It means they will provide some fellowship to the startups to promote entrepreneurship and innovation in India, so that Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative can be achieved, to support the Startup India movement, so that maximum to maximum startups can be started, so that the unemployment problem can be solved. An incubation period of each startup will be 2 years, extendable by the 6 months. NICE program is a 5-year joint program to support 15 fellows and 15 startups through benefits like financial aid. I already told you they will provide the financial aid, mentoring support if they want to overcome any problem, then they can take a support from the NMDC, and co-working space and other infrastructure. It means every kind of help will be provided to the startups. And total budget of this program is the 10 crore rupees, which is funded by the NMDC. 10 crore rupees, guys, and it is funded by the NMDC, which will be used to support the 5 startups every year. 5 startups every year, because it is a 5-year program, and it means you can support the 25 startup, but target is the 15 startup. So it means they will achieve the more. And this program will also support 5 fellows every year. 5 fellows every year with 80,000 rupees stipend for 12 months to support, you can say, the prototype development. It means you can support the fellows so that they can make maximum to maximum money, and they can enhance the development of India. This is very important, guys. Remember, most important thing, that NMDC and which institute, that is the NICE institute, or NICE program will be started by the IIT Hyderabad Institute. Or how you will remember, that is the NICE Institute. NICE Institute is IIT Hyderabad. Remember, IIT Hyderabad. You can remember this news by this synonym. Now moving to our next question. Which country became the first country to formally exit the Paris Climate Agreement? Most important question, guys. Mark under the most important section. And it is the first country that formally exit, because many countries basically verbally announced that they will exit the Paris Agreement, but now it is the formally exit the Paris Agreement, that is the USA. And Donald Trump formally announced this, that USA now exit the Paris Climate Agreement of 2015. So 2 or 3 things important in this news. One, you know, that is the USA exit. And second, USA is the second largest emitter of the greenhouse gases, and first is the China, because they are industrialized economies, and they use maximum to maximum industries. That's why they are you can say emitting so much greenhouse gases for the development purposes, and accounting for a total of 25% of global greenhouse gas emission. That is the USA, guys. US had promised to reduce its emission by 26% to 28% by the year of 2025 from 2005 level. It means the level in the 2005, whichever it is, they will reduce the 26 to 28% from the 2005 level by the year of 2025. So remember, this question is very important, guys. And in the USA, elections are going on, and it is a program of the United Nations Framework Convention on the Climate Change. It means UNFCCC. Remember, FCCC, 3 C's. That is the United Nations Framework Convention on the Climate Change. And this is the climate change project of the Paris Agreement of 2015, and its headquarters is in the UNFCCC headquarters is in the Bonn. Remember, UNFCCC headquarters is in the Bonn, Germany. So this is the main thing. Move to next question. Which company partnered with SBI Card and Visa to launch co-branded credit cards? It means they will put their name on the credit cards, and it will launch with the SBI Card and the Visa. And this time it is the Paytm, guys. Paytm basically launches 2 type of the co-branded credit cards with the logo of the Paytm, and the SBI card and the Visa card. You can see in the image. Yes, you can see in the image that there is a Paytm logo, there is a SBI card, there is a Visa signature. That is the co-branded card means. So it is very important, guys. This time Paytm is launching two type of the credit card. You can see the two type of credit card. One is the Paytm SBI card, second is the Paytm SBI card Select. And main aim to bring a new to credit users into the formal economy and empower them to control their finances. It means they can buy from the Paytm website and they will get the cash rewards from that. Amazon also launched that type of the credit cards with the ICICI, and Paytm is with the SBI. So remember, the Amazon is with the ICICI and Paytm is with the SBI. So you can remember by this. And guys, Paytm is very important. Paytm headquarters is in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and Paytm founder and CEO. So many times asked this question that the founder and CEO is the Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Vijay Shekhar Sharma. He is currently the founder and CEO of the Paytm, and founded in August 2010. Paytm founded in 2010. And guys, one more thing, SB Cards and Payment Services Limited headquarters is in Gurgaon. I told you so many times that managing director is Ashwini Kumar Tiwari. Only remember Ashwini Kumar Tiwari. And Paytm Cards founded in 1998, but no need to remember the year. Just remember the MD and CEO, that is the Ashwini Kumar, and headquarters is in Gurugram or the Gurgaon. And Paytm headquarters is in Noida, Uttar Pradesh, and who is currently the CEO, and he is also the founder of Paytm, that is V.S. Shekhar. It means Vijay Shekhar Sharma. Move to next question. Which bank become India's first comprehensive banking program for millennial customers? Now, who is known as the millennial customer? That is the basic question under this question. And ICICI Bank launched basically ICICI Bank Mine program. One program today we discuss, Nice program. It is for the startups, and Mine program is basically for the millennial network. That is the Mine program, and it is launched by the ICICI. So remember, Mine program is launched by ICICI. Now, what is the meaning of Mine? Millennial network. And what is the meaning of millennial network? It means the program is banking programs related to the millennial customers. Millennial customer means which are under the age of 18 to 35 years. It means they are targeting the young generation. This is the meaning of the millennial customers. And this time it is the, yes guys, this time it is the ICICI. Remember, ICICI headquarters, all you know, that is in Mumbai. And who is the MD and CEO of the ICICI? That is the Sandeep Bakshi. Remember this. And tagline of ICICI, there are two taglines, Hum Hai Na, and second is the Khayal Aapka. Or you can combine these lines, Hum Hai Na, Khayal Aapka. So, but these two lines are not in rhyme. So remember, in the different phases, Hum Hai Na, and second is the Khayal Aapka. And it was formed in 1994. It was incorporated in 1994 basically, but it was established in 1955. But you can remember any year, 1994, you can remember. HDFC also formed in 1994. So ICICI, remember. And HDFC, all you know that currently MD and CEO of the HDFC, that is the Shashidhar Jagdishan. Remember this also. This is again very important, because earlier it was Aditya Puri, now Aditya Puri was replaced with Shashidhar Jagdishan. And ICICI, and it is the India's first comprehensive banking program. It means it is just for the people of which belong to 18 to 35-year-old. This is the first of its kind, you can say, the proposition in the industry, and it is the first full banking stack in the millennials. And it also offers the millennials customer a mobile first, highly personalized and experimental led banking experience. It means they can do everything related to the banking through their mobile system. Very important. ICICI launches Mine. Mine is the millennial network. You can see here, India's first comprehensive banking, first of its kind proposition in the industry. It is the first time that any banking system started for the comprehensive program for this customers. And it is India's first full banking stack for millennials. I already told you what is millennial. And it is the mobile first technology. It means everything will be provided on the mobile app. Move to next question. India successfully flight tested enhanced version of which rocket system? So much simple. That is the Pinaka rocket system. What is the Pinaka? You can see here. Pinaka is just which machine is carrying the rockets. That is the Pinaka system. That is the best technology system which India successfully test fired. Not so much important news, but you have to remember what is the Pinaka. What is the Pinaka? And this test took place at the Chandipur coast of the Odisha. and it is basically developed by the DRDO. Remember, DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, and who is the chairman? G. Satish Reddy. G. Satish Reddy. And many students, if I am asking the DRDO headquarters, they basically mark the Bengaluru. No, it is not Bengaluru. Don't confuse with the ISRO. It is basically the headquarters is the New Delhi. So remember, headquarters is the New Delhi. And this is the Pinaka system, who is from whom you can launch the missiles. This is the Pinaka. Move to next question. Who was the author of the book titled Jugalbandi, the BJP before Modi? That is again important book, and it is a fun name, and you can basically remember, I think, Jugalbandi, the BJP before Modi. The book documents about the partnership between the Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji and Lal Krishna Advani ji. Even the cover page also consists a photograph of the Lal Krishna Advani ji and Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. These both leaders are basically the founding member of the Bharatiya Janata Party of 1980. Bharatiya Janata Party was founded in 1980. So remember, and this book is published by the Penguin Winking. That is again important, Penguin Publishers. And guys, remember, and this time it is the person name is the, yes, Vinay Sitapati. Remember, Vinay Sitapati. He authored this book, that is the Jugalbandi, the BJP before Modi. You can see here, Vinay Sitapati, Jugalbandi, the BJP before Modi. This is the LK Advani ji, this is Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. So the time period of Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Lal Krishna Advani ji mentioned under this book. So remember. And the book explains about Modi ji and the dominance of BJP in Indian politics. This is again important because there is no rival in the politics against the Modi ji height. So remember. Next is the Australia swimming coach Don Talbot dies. Very famous person in the swimming industry and a very famous person in Australia. That is the Don Talbot, and he dies. So remember just name. That is the Don, by the name of the Don. He passed away at the age of 87, and he was Australian Olympic swimmer. That's why he was very important. And you have to remember he belongs to Australia. Yes, nothing else. Now moving to next question, guys. This is a day, World Tsunami Awareness Day. Remember, this is important day, World Tsunami Awareness Day on the 5th of November 2020. The first World Tsunami Day observed on the 2016, on the same day, that is on the 5th November 2016. Why this day is celebrated? It is just to create and raise awareness about tsunami and share innovative approaches across the globe to reduce the risk of tsunami. Because many people died during any type of the tsunami, and you know, in 2004 and 2006, India also basically faced the tsunami in the Andaman Nicobar areas, and even today there is a threatening, always threatening call from the tsunamis that Andaman Nicobar can be approached by the tsunami. So this is important. And theme of 2020 World Tsunami Awareness Day is strengthening disaster risk governance. Strengthening disaster risk governance. It means so much initiative by the government to for the disaster management due to the tsunami. So this is main important. And remember, this is important. Disaster risk reduction is basically the organization who is working under this program. Now, important points to remember, guys, that is Shaktikant Das chaired 40th SARC Finance Governors Group meeting, inaugurated the SARC Finance. So, important news that who chaired the SARC Finance. You have to remember who is the RBI governor, that is the Shaktikant Das, that chaired the SARC Finance committee. And this group of the SARC Finance was established in 1998. And current chairman, that is the Reserve Bank of India, always that is the Reserve Bank of India in the SARC Finance. And there are so many central banks in the SARC Finance, like Bangladesh Bank, Sri Lanka Bank, Afghanistan Bank, Maldives Bank, Nepal Bank, and so many countries which are member. Their central banks also member of this SARC Finance. So remember, and Shaktikant Das attended this meeting from Indian side. Next, Ministry of I&B constitutes a 4-member committee headed by Shashi S. Vempati to review guidelines on the television drafting agencies in India. You can also see the image of the SARC Finance. You can see here Shaktikant Das chaired the 40th SARC Finance. Now we are on the second news that Ministry of I&B constitutes a 4-member committee headed by the Shashi S. Vempati to review guidelines on the television rating agency in India. This is again important, guys, the name of this person. Why this name of person is important? Because this is related to the television rating agency, that is the for the TRPs, guys, because so many issues are going on for the TRP, especially for the news channels. So that's why this news is important. And who is chairing this committee, that is the Shashi S. Vempati. Remember, Shashi S. Vempati. This is the main. Now, moving to our next section, you can also see the picture of Shashi S. Vempati. Shashi S. Vempati had review the guidelines on the television rating agency in India. It is a 4-member committee and headed by Shashi S. Vempati and related to the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. And who is currently the cabinet minister? That is the Prakash Javadekar ji. Prakash Javadekar constituency, basically he belongs to the Rajya Sabha, so no constituency. Rajya Sabha member from Maharashtra. Next, not to remember, just read point that President COVID promulgates Arbitration and Conciliation Ordinance 2020. So no need to remember, just remember the president issued this type of the ordinance. Now, what is this word arbitration? It is basically a form of alternative dispute resolution where two parties make their arguments to an arbitrator instead of litigating the matter in the court. It means instead of court, you are basically assuming a third person will resolve your matter. That is the arbitrator. So there is an ordinance related to the issued by the president. And there is an arbitration award also. An arbitration award refers to the decision of an arbitrator. It means I am assuming that I am a third person and my two friends are basically fighting with each other. So instead of court, they approached me and I basically announced a, you can say I basically announced a judgment on the two statements, on the behalf of the two-person statements. And this judgment is known as the arbitration award. So this is the basic terminology used under this act. So no need to remember, just remember the arbitration means. So guys, this is all for today. Thank you for watching this video, and guys, subscribe this channel if you like this video and provide 300 likes, guys. AffairsCloud promise that it will boost your confidence in the general awareness section, and it is my personal promise that if you are reading our PDFs and if you are covering the videos and daily videos, then your current affairs section will go strong. And guys, one more important thing, that 90% questions in the banking exams or the other exams will be covered from the AffairsCloud. 90% general awareness sections covered from the AffairsCloud section. Thank you guys for watching this video and take care.